Hey everyone, today I'll be showing you a refraction demo, which is a part of the optics unit for grade 10. So let's get into it. You're going to need sticky notes, printed images, tape, highlighters, a clear glass, and some water. Draw two arrows facing opposite directions on the sticky note and place on the wall. Place the empty glass in front of the note. Then pour water into the glass and watch what happens to the direction of the arrows. You can also print images for this activity. I chose Halloween because it's October, but you can encourage your students to pick images that are meaningful to them. If you're wondering why the images flip, the answer is refraction. So that brings me to the end of my hook. Now on to Zephanie for the Kaleidoscope activity.
Hi, my name is Stéfany and I'm a volunteer at Let's Talk Science at the University of Ottawa. And today we're going to show you a quick activity that we get to do through our classroom visits, and we're going to build kaleidoscopes. They're so much fun to make. So here's what you need to do. To make your kaleidoscopes, you'll need 2 squares of transparency cut out. You'll need a pin, construction paper or cardstock cut out in a rectangle, a piece of shiny mylar, which is a mirror-like material, or you can use aluminum foil, but you have to make sure you use the right shiny side and that you don't crease your paper before you use it. And you need permanent markers to color. Make sure they're at least 2 different colors. The more the better, you can make it more colorful. And you'll need some tools like glue, tape, and scissors. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to glue my cardstock to the shiny mylar paper. Once that is done, I'm going to trim off the mylar so it's exactly the same as the cardstock. So once that is done, I'm going to fold it in thirds. And then I'm going to tape it together. So make sure that when you fold it, of course, that your cardstock has to be facing outwards. Then we're going to take our 2 pieces of transparency and color them in with permanent marker. So for this part, make sure that you have an old piece of paper or notebook that you can color on top of so that you don't get permanent marker on your desk or table. So you can mix the 2 colors and draw any patterns you want. I've drawn 2 patterns over here already. So you can see that I did a stripe one and a kind of like a more dotted one, so you can be artistic with it and draw whatever pattern you want. Now be careful with this bit because you're going to take the pin and you don't want to hurt yourself. You're going to put the pin through the middle of one of the pieces of transparency, and then you're going to make sure that you put it through the corner of the second. So you don't want to put it through the middle of both. So you want it to put in the middle of the first one and the corner of the second, and pin it through both pieces of transparency that you have colored in. Awesome. Now that you have that done, we're going to carefully put the pin on one of the sides and tape it down. So I'm going to make sure that all the sharp edges of the pen are covered so that we don't poke ourselves when we use our kaleidoscope. And there you have it. That's your kaleidoscope. You're now ready to look through it and see what patterns and colors that you see.